Do you like grilling, smoking, or just cooking outside in general? Well, we do too. But sometimes Mother Nature just does not cooperate. So we're building this barbecue shack, a place that we can come, get out of the weather, smoke, grill, cook, get on the Blackstone, whatever we want to do, enjoy being outside, and get to cook some great food. So come along with us and watch as we build this. It's going to be a multi-part series, and at the end, I'm going to do a video just strictly about the cost of what it took to build this. Because that's always one of the biggest questions I have with some of my big builds, like a greenhouse or the deck build for our RV. It's like, well, hey, how much is it going to cost me to get into one of those? Well, I'm going to walk you through it. Typically, I don't keep up with every product I buy, every bit of screws and everything else, but I'm going to this time, and I'm going to do a video at the end showing how much it costs. And make sure you subscribe and tune in weekly for all of the update videos. Just got back from Home Depot. I've got the posts for the corner posts are going to be 4x6s. We've got 12 feet. Of course, I'm going to have to cut some off. 12 feet is going to be too tall for the back at least. But at the same time, they had 10s and they were only a couple of dollars cheaper. So I said, well, I'd rather go ahead and pay the couple of bucks and get the 12 foots, and then I'll have more cutoffs. Then I've got 4x4 posts here that I'm going to use for the posts in the middle. They won't have quite as much weight on them, so I'll get those posts just in the middle, and then got at least the outside frame. And then we grabbed, actually I wasn't going to get concrete this time around, but ended up getting 4 60-pound bags just to weight down the wood in there. I got down there and forgot my straps, forgot anything, and I didn't even have a red flag with me, but found a red glove in the back behind the seat, so stuck that in there and it made it home. Because we were, about 4 feet past the end of the truck at least. So, and this is about all I'm going to be able to get in this little truck. And I got to invest in a bigger truck at some point. I am bottomed out here. I don't think I had any spring on the way home. And here's the part where we're going to put the barbecue shack, just kind of in the corner here, in this little bit of wooded area, right at the edge of the woods, just somewhere we can come. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear them, but there's plenty of birds around here. There's plenty of critters we can listen to. I'd like to clear this little part out. I just haven't got there yet. But the smoke shack itself will be around where those 4 posts is. I haven't really squared it up very good. The back 2 are pretty much going to be where they are right now, 12 feet apart. And then the front 2 I'll have to square once I get the back in place. I'll get these squared out. Use the 3-4-5 method and get them squared up good.
In talking about the 3-4-5 method, this method is based on the Pythagorean theorem. You remember that formula that was talked about in math class you thought you'd never use in real life? The formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. In the 3-4-5 method, let's say a is 3, b is 4. So a squared is 9, b squared is 16. Add them together, you get 25. Take the square root of 25 to get c. So c ends up being 5. In this case, c would be the square root of the sum of a squared and b squared. This may sound obvious, but I just didn't want anyone to go trying to do this same squaring method with the 7, 8, 9 method or the 10, 11, 12 method or anything like that. It isn't just any 3 numbers in a row. We ended up using string between the posts and got it leveled. We measured 3 feet in one direction and made a mark. We measured 4 feet in the other direction and made a mark. Then we measure between the marks, and hopefully it's 5 feet. In our case, it started off and it wasn't quite 5 feet. So we ended up having to move the post out a bit to get it to square up. Once we had the T-post squared up exactly, we used spray paint to mark the location for the holes. The spots for all 8 holes are marked and ready. We're going to use the PTO auger on the tractor to drill the holes. While this video is sped up quite a bit, overall I think drilling all 8 holes only took about 15 minutes. The auger ranks as one of my most used and favorite implements. After I drilled these initial 8 holes, I realized I forgot one hole. There is one in the middle. It will not have a tall post, but it will have just enough of a post in the ground to support the beams running across the middle. Here we are with all 9 holes dug. Now I just need to get the dirt picked up for reuse in other parts of the yard. We're all cleaned up and ready to go. The inspector is checking that the holes are the correct depth. I needed a little help with these 4x6 posts. They are a bit heavy. We got all 8 posts in the ground so we could start squaring them up. Our initial plan was that we would be able to get the 4 corner posts leveled and squared, then use the beams to keep them in place. This turned out to be a bit more challenging than we expected. So we ended up just getting the 2 back posts concreted in by the end of day 1. Now we are back to using the 3-4-5 method and some string. I had to remove a little dirt at the edge of the hole to get the post exactly where it needed to go. I bought this cement mixer many years ago from Home Depot Rentals. I went to rent one for a single day, but this used one ended up being about the price of 3 days rental. It has paid for itself over and over. My trick for how to easily mix concrete with this mixer. I read the instructions on the bag of concrete. Whatever it says is the max amount of water, I add that in a jug. Then I pour half the water in the mixer and turn it on. Then add the bag of concrete, add the remaining water, and just let it mix for a bit. It takes a while, but it ends up mixing really, really well.
Well, we spent some time out here the last couple of evenings. We got the holes in the ground, got the posts set, got the ledger boards all the way around. We still got 2 more ledger boards that are going to go, well, either right here between these posts or over there. I haven't quite decided yet. And then we're going to go ahead and get the hangers for the joists and put in. And then we've got a bunch of wood up here already from a prior video where we salvaged some old picnic tables. We're going to reuse a lot of that wood. And anyway, make sure you subscribe. Come back and watch. We'll get this thing buttoned up, and we'll have a place to get outside and barbecue and smoke and enjoy the outside while we're cooking.